My peoples, what's good? How's everybody? So, I never said I was sane. So as crazy as I am, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, animals' lives must suck. I mean, do you ever think about that? We eat them. And I don't care what it is, we eat it. Squid, you got no business eating squid and octopus and all that. You got no business. But we eat it. We eat all that. You hear them eating shark tail soup and tiger. We kill any animal, right? Even animals that they say have no natural predator, they got us. We always coming to kill something. Okay, that's why ain't no Bigfoot or no Loch Ness monster. We'd have caught them by now, ate them or whatever. It'd have been, yeah. They live outside. They don't ever get a house. They don't got no cable, no TV. They don't got movies. They don't watch it. They don't. Sure, you got a little nest or a little den. What's that between central air, huh? A couch. You know what I mean? Some spot, a man cave. Yeah, you got a cave, right? Their food has no flavor. Come on, think about it. They're isolated between grass, berries, insects, things of that nature. So those are the basic tastes that they will get. The different varieties maybe of a plant or something, but nothing like we do. Why you always think they're in your trash? Think about it. Why do you think the animals are in your trash? Because their food isn't plentiful out there? Come on. Because our food has seasoning, it has taste to it. Don't let the pet companies lie to you. Oh, their food is filled with all types of flavor and the gravy, and it don't taste like nothing. Call me crazy. I've had pets all my life. After a while, you start thinking, hey, what are we feeding our pets? I tasted the dog food once. Call me crazy. I don't care. Say what you want to say. I tasted the dog food. You know what it tasted like? Nothing. Had no taste. None. Why do you think they're always at the table? Why do you think they're always begging for your food? Why do you think they're going to trash? Because their food has no taste. I challenge you. Just take it. I ain't saying get a plate and a bowl and chow down. I'm not saying that. I'm saying taste it. You feed it to your pet. Most of y'all let the pet lick you in the face or sleep in your bed. You love your pet, don't you? All right, take a taste of his food. You're going to be like, it tastes like paper. It tastes like wet paper. I'm telling you, I tasted it. And it's wrong to do to that pet. That's why they begging for your food. They'll eat cheese. They'll eat anything you throw on the floor except for vegetables. Ain't nobody want to eat the vegetables. But anything else you throw on that floor, they're going to eat it. Why? You ever thought about it? Why? Why? Because you don't feed them enough? Their food's not plentiful? They're just greedy? All that above as well. But still, they want your food because it has taste. Animals' lives suck. How many animals do you see dead on the side of the road? I mean, day after day, I see them all over the place. All kinds of varieties. You name it. Raccoon, possum, deer, squirrel. You ever see when the squirrels... It's amazing. The squirrels get on the road and they do the stupid dance and they get all in the way, then they get out of the way. Then they get... Dude, go back the way you came or go the way you were going. All that... It's like Bugs Bunny dancing around in the street there. It's insane, dude. I'm like, yo, what are they doing? The deer, they are blessed with a special kind of stupidity. Special. Either that or it's their rite of passage. I don't think you can hang out with the dime does or the big bucks if you don't run out into the highway or to the street and earn your right to passage. I think that they stand on the side of the road and say, look, you want to run with us? You're going to have to head out there and take your chances. And I don't mean while it's empty. Wait for the cars to come. Okay, now go. And if you make it to the other side and you come back, period, you're in. Because half the time, I'm sure they don't come back. They don't come back when they run in front of me. I don't enjoy that. I'm not trying to say I'm trying to hit a deer. I'll slow down. But 90% of the time, bye-byes. Okay, hey. It's amazing. I just don't understand how they constantly just run out into traffic. Wow. I mean, you think about it. We eat all kinds of fish, all kinds of squid, all kinds of monkeys, and who? It's a delicacy in other countries. Other countries, they eat dog. Yeah.
So we're about 50 meters from where all those live dogs are being sold, and just down here, you've got this. I'm just watching a bunch of people roasting their dogs. Oh my god!
Say what you want about the cultures, it's still people. People eat any kind of animal. So that's gotta suck for any animal that's trying to live a life, especially like chickens. Oh my gosh, the mass numbers of chickens that are in those coops that are only just to be eaten. All the cows and all that. How would you feel if you knew you were just an animal or a creature alive just because you're going to be eaten? Like they just fatten you up like a turkey. Oh my gosh, turkeys' lives suck. You know how they kill chinchillas? You know what happens to a chinchilla? I'm not even going to discuss that with you. You should look that up. What happens to a chinchilla? You know what happens to a seal? They club them. They club them. Do you know what that looks like? Yo, Shaw and I turned on a video one time to watch it because we were trying to be funny. Yo, we watched 2 seconds. They clubbed a couple. We were like, oh, we were mortified. Turn that thing right off. Turn it right off. I couldn't believe it. Now, I'm a grown-ass man who's seen all kind of wild stuff. Yo, when they clubbed that baby seal, I was just like, turn that off. Yeah, animals' lives suck. You know what they do to chinchillas? You know what they do to... Yo, think about a crab. Think about how you prepare crabs. Dude, you just dump that live creature inside of a boiling pot of water. Lobsters. Yo, what do you do to clams, shrimp? Yo, all kinds of animals, the stuff that we do to them to eat them. Wow. Yo, animals' lives gotta suck. You think about just what we do to them. What do they do to each other? How the lions eat the hyenas, all of the predatory creatures, how they snatch you out there and eat you, or they go to your nest and eat your babies. Oh my gosh. I can't say we're worse, but at least we don't eat each other. We don't make common practice of eating each other. I'll escape with that one. But, you know, I'm not really worried about nobody capturing me and eating me. I'm not. Shooting me and dead in the street, yeah. Eating me, I'm not going to be so lucky to be recycled. We taught Cheyenne and all the other kids how to drive. One day I was going to pick up Cheyenne from work. And I pick her up from the job up the street. It's about half a mile away. And I live in a rural area. So while we were teaching Cheyenne to drive, I told Cheyenne you have a small margin for error. I said, we only have 2 lanes of traffic. So if you swerve in that lane, you're going in the head-on traffic. You swim over here, we're going in a ditch. Those are your options. If a deer gets in the road, you got to hit him. You cannot swerve, okay? And I stressed that over and over as we drove. Remember, you have to hit that deer. You can slow down if it's possible, but you cannot swerve. Because it's us or the deer. The deer got to go, okay? Baby, we more important than that deer, okay? So I went, like I said, I picked Cheyenne for work. We drive. She said, can I drive that? Of course you can drive. I got all the confidence in your driving abilities. Karen and I have been teaching you how to drive. So with that being said, I hop into the passenger seat and I crank out my... I don't want to hear your comments. I crack out my phone and start playing my Angry Birds. Yes, I said Angry Birds. And about 2 minutes from home, boom. What was that, Sean? Did you hit a curb? You hit a curb? She's like, no, Dad. Oh, my gosh, I just hit a deer. I'm like, what? Yo, you's a beast, girl. Go ahead. She's like, Dad, come on. I'm like, no, sweetie, please. I'm not celebrating the fact that you just murked a deer. Ah! No, that's not why. I'm happy because you didn't swerve. There is oncoming traffic. We'd have hit a ditch. So I trained you appropriately and you acted appropriately by choosing the deer to lose his life before we did. Visibly, she's upset. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Shaw, you had to murder a deer. But you know what? There was no other choice. It's not your fault that the deer runs out into the road. So we get home. When we get in the house, we proceed to let the rest of the kids and everybody else know what had happened. Yo, she hit a deer. I'm telling her, like, yo, she smashed that deer. We had to keep it moving. She's like, I'm sorry. Because, you know, she's a beautiful young lady and she doesn't take enjoyment knowing that she just murdered a deer. And I'm making fun of it right now. Trust me, I don't enjoy hitting animals. I try not to. I've only hit a couple of deers, and it was impossible to miss it. But so during the story, my son Jules says, where'd you hit the deer? Where'd you hit him? Like, yo, a couple of 100 feet up the road there, you know, right, not far from home. He goes out, gone. Think nothing of it. Go in the room, me and Ren lean back, chilling. About 20 minutes later, he come busting in the room. Hey, we got any knives sharp enough to cut a deer? What you talking about, Jules? This young man then took the kid's red flyer wagon, took the sides off it, took it up the road, and got the deer. Bloody and all, put it on the daggone wagon, and dragged it back down here. And now he gonna gut it. So my first response is, son, what you know about gutting a deer? Nothing. I'm gonna find out now. You gonna find out now. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it on YouTube or something. So his mother, better than me, she's like, honey, I don't have any knives sharp enough to gut a deer, so let's just not do that. I'm like, hey, before you roll, where was you gonna gut that deer at? Even though we don't have no knife sharp enough for you to cut open an animal and gut him, where were you gonna do that? I was gonna do it on the back deck. On my back deck, right there in the back of the house. You slip all over my back deck. Yeah, and then we hose it off to where the grass right next to it so it can just stink. And yeah, bro, no. So with that being said, my son, get rid of that deer, bro. The problem with that statement was I was not specific about what I meant by get rid of the deer. So we live on 2.2 acres of property. My son took the deer 30 feet away from the house and dropped it off. By the time I realized it, I'm out on the lawnmower, riding on the lawnmower, and I hit the thing and look down like, and the deer is right there. And it's been too long, so it's decaying. I can't move it any further. That's my fault for not being just purposely telling him what I wanted to do with it. So, with that being said, the rest of the couple of months, there's little fur balls floating all over because the deer is disintegrated there on the property. Thank God we never smelled it, and it's a part of the property we barely go on. But he took it right over there and dumped it. So that's... animals' lives gotta suck. That's where that animal's legacy ended, right there in my yard, decaying. It's amazing. Animals' lives suck. I'm telling you, they don't even have sex. They just mate. Until you can tell me dolphins, they have sex, they make love. Whatever. You say what you want. I ain't never seen no dolphin get sexy for her mate. I don't know what you're talking about. But hey, that ain't my judgment. You scientists have your way with all that figuring out stuff. I just know that we kill everything, and animals, they so stupid, they get right in the way so we can kill them. That's just the type of stuff I'll be sitting here thinking about. Animals are real stupid. And if you don't believe what I said about the animals having no food, having no taste, go ahead, try. I don't know about no fish food. I don't even have fish, and I wouldn't suggest you eat that stuff that you feed them fish because God only knows what that is. But your cat and your dog, I take a little taste. Check it out. I'm willing to bet you money that food don't have no taste. I'm telling you, I tasted the dog food. I tasted a dog biscuit when I was younger, when I was a kid. So I could aim that one on kid stupidity. Okay, I'll give that one. Dumb kid, you try almost anything. So, but as an adult, I tasted that dog food with all the gravy when you mix a little water in it. It's supposed to have all the beef flavor and oh yeah, it has.
Alone, you can tell that this is almost human grade. Wow. Look at this. Can you hear that? Oh my God, is that good. And it is salmon with chicken. Let's see how the dogs like it. Go eat. Go eat. Good boy. That's some good food. Yeah, I touched it.
It does not. Trust me, it does not. Try. I'm out of here. I just wanted to share that with you. I can rant, can't I? Y'all my people. Bye.